Hey SoundFlow users, in this video I'm going to show you how to use the macro action mouse click relative to UI element. There are certain scenarios where you need to use this and I'll show you why. So I have a Pro Tools session open here, and in the Pro Tools session I have an audio suite window, which is a gain plugin, and I want to be able to click this RMS button right here. But unfortunately this RMS button is not visible to SoundFlow. So I'll show you what I mean by that in a moment. So let's head back to SoundFlow, and you'll see here I've created a macro, and in this macro I have added the action mouse click relative to UI element. I've also assigned it to a trigger. If you need to know about how to do that, there are some other videos in the help section that'll help you get started with that. So with this UI element, what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and pick it with this button here. So let's click pick, head over to Pro Tools, and you'll notice that as I'm rolling over with my mouse, as I'm going over each of these elements here, it's lighting them up in red. And when that happens, that means that those elements are accessible by SoundFlow. However, when I move to the button that I want to click, which is RMS, it selects this whole area and highlights it in red. So unfortunately, that element is not accessible. So what we need to do is we need to select the whole of the audio suite window here, and then click. Then we'll head back to SoundFlow. And in SoundFlow, you'll notice that a new path has been added to the UI element. And the path is Pro Tools, first audio suite window. So if we had more than one audio suite window open, this could cause a problem. So let's click here and see if we can make it more succinct. So we notice that the first window with the audio suite that's called gain, that's the one that we need to choose. So let's select that. So the next thing we need to do is click the relative position of the RMS button. So we need to find the XY value relative to the top left, or you can choose any of these others here. So we're going to find the XY coordinates that are relative to the top left of the Audio Suite Gain plugin. So the way to do that is we swap over to Pro Tools, and we use a keyboard shortcut that is usually used for taking screenshots in Mac OS or Apple OS. So we use the keyboard shortcut Command, Shift, and 4, and what that does is it creates a crosshair mouse pointer. So we're going to use this to find the coordinates. So let's move the mouse crosshair so it's right in the center of the RMS button here. Then we're going to click the button, and then we're going to drag, holding down the button, and then we drag all the way to the top left-hand corner of the audio suite window. So you'll notice that we get the XY coordinates 325 by 92. So before we let go of our mouse button, what we need to do is press escape so it doesn't take a screenshot. But we need to remember 325 and 92. So press escape. Now we're going to head back to SoundFlow, and we're going to enter the X value, and that's 325, and the Y value, which is 92. And now you'll notice that when we head back to Pro Tools and use the keyboard shortcut that we assigned, if I press it, so 1, 2, 3, you notice that the RMS button illuminates. I'll show you that again. So Control X, and there it illuminates. And that's how you use mouse click relative to UI element. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see if I can make a video for you.